Evening, folks. It's Curb Trippers back once again. Monday nights. We're at Road America, and it's rounds number. What even rounds number is it? Rounds number 11 and 12. That's what it is. And it's heavy cloud, and we've only got 10 drivers. A couple of folks away. We've only really ended up with about 13 full-timers in this. A few misses on that, but still should be a good race. My upstairs neighbours have got a new weird subwoofer thing that they're using to broadcast thumping Hungarian folk music. If you can hear any of that in the background, I apologise. Take a little while for tyres to come in around this massive Road America circuit, but Blackfall's put in a 2:13.5, setting an early pace. So even though we've got a few missing, everyone that matters in the championship is in this lobby. With the drop round taken into account, FRY-DIZ leads the way at the moment on 113 points. That's only 3 points ahead of Atu, who's not here yet but should be joining in a second. He's only 3 points behind on 110, and then it's 12 points back to Blank File, and then only 23 points further back to where you find Johnny B. So Johnny B potentially a bit of a long shot, but not mathematically out of it yet. Blackfall and Dazzle look like the two fastest guys in practice at the moment. In fact, it's getting to the point for Atu here where he's going to need to get in the next 4 minutes. He'll be mixing. Dazzle will be loving life if he doesn't make it. His nearest rival. Racing the clock to get in. Blind just smashed in a 112 dead, and then went back to the pit lane. Johnny B crosses the line, starts another fast lap. Ooh, Johnny B, whoop, tank slapper in the first corner. Up on 2 wheels. Back facing the right way. Quick, someone send Ron Cook capture an invite on PlayStation. Coming back full time. Well, Blackfall's just looking next level here at the moment. 6 minutes to go on the clock. Where's Atu? Gonna need to get in. Somebody send Bruce Law an invite as well on PSN. Johnny B comes up to go past the endangered species that is the pit lane on Project Cars. Absolute fucking knobheads. That's all I'm going to say about that for now. Try not to worry about that too much, to be honest, because that is... It's Codemasters again, isn't it? We literally knew, this is what we knew. As soon as Codemasters were involved, it's going to be some sellout mega flop. And they've done it before. And there we go. But then I'm hearing that Slightly Mad were allegedly... Angie feels the same way. But yeah, yeah. I don't even know what to say about it, to be honest. Apparently they were always planning to do it, but I feel like it just stinks of a Codemasters cash cow to me. Hopefully it won't sell. If you read all the comments on Facebook, Twitter, everywhere, everyone's hating on them so much. So it's obviously not. It's not just our community that's hating this. It's making no sense to anyone. So. So Deck Paint's got himself up into second spot. It's decent lap from Deck Paint on a 2:13.4. Still 1.4 seconds back from Blank File, sorry. Long lap around here. I think Atto's going to miss this race. I think we're only going to see Atto for round number 12. There's Dazza, 2 bit of damage on Dazza. Wasn't it all? Johnny B's wide on the curb. Oh, hello. Stylish. You might even get a chance to get a lap in here as well if he gets rolling. Just in time. Dazza is on a lap actually, yeah. Right, there'll be no more swearing for the rest of the broadcast. I've used up all my swearing tokens on the pit lane issue. I'm not coping with it very well, I've got to be honest. Just having a minor breakdown about it. That's up to the line there. Looking to improve on a 2:13.8. Doesn't do it. He's got another chance here. This will be his last run though. Is Atto rolling out the pits? Yes he is, but that won't be enough time, so Atto's going to be stuck at the back here. See how quickly he can work his way through. Deck's done. Angie's done. Goldie's done. Sorry for Black looking even more and more ridiculous. Whoa! Right. Oh, looks like just a bit on the side there maybe for Dazza. Looks like Dazza's going to struggle for pacer a little bit versus Blank, but he's got a 12-point lead over Blank Foul. He's only got a 3-point lead over Atto, and Atto's going to be going from the 9th spot on the grid by the looks of things here. up to the line for the last time. This is going to be the last lap of any real meaning in this qualifying session. He's not going to get another one either. He's just going to miss the timer. He's not going to go any faster either. And he's going to get a sighting lap in at least. And he's going to be on the grid, which is important for him. That's the main thing, snuck in. Black just out there looking cool. Nearly 1.5 seconds on the pole. Domination from the blank foil. Project complete arseholes ruining sim racing free. It's really hard for we're a sim racing club that came out of Project Cars. Like, I know we do. Luckily, we do other stuff now, but like we are. It's a shit sandwich for us, though. Oh, that's another. I said I used up all my swearing. Oh well. Well, there we go. That'll pretty much do that. That's solid, mate. I trust we posted that on the forums already. Yeah, I hope that's in their Discord. Put that in their questions thing that they're putting on the Discord. Yeah, this is like I said a minute ago. I think they've got new speakers upstairs. They like their Hungarian folk music. So that's the soundtrack we've got at the moment. Right, so Black File's going to be solidly on pole here, with Deck Paint alongside him. Dazza and Johnny B on row 2. So Championship leader Dazza going from row 2. And we've got Angie and Goldie on row 3. Satis and Redwood on row 4. And then Attu coming from the back alongside Motormouth on row 5, and then a few drivers missing tonight. But the main storyline is going to be Dazza 3-point lead over Attu and 12-point lead over Blank File. 20 points for a race win, 16 for second, 13 for third. Down to 1 point for 10th. So everyone on this grid's going to score points if they make it to the end of the race. Tricky little circuit, Road America. We'll look at the one down to the first corner, which is a kind of sweeping but kind of narrow right-hander. Just can't see over the crest of the hill there from Blackfell's point of view. But yeah, narrower than it seems, Road America. More in common with somewhere like Alton Park than you'd expect for a circuit with such long streets. Ah, he's going to kill this, coming in with the zero practice. Nothing to... Right, here we go. With the Hungarian fake music soundtrack to boot. Black File alongside Deck Paint. It's round number 11. It's green light. Curb Trippers M1 Pro Club back underway on a Monday night. Whoa, 4 cars under a blanket. Down into turn 1. Oh, Johnny B just touched the back of Deck Paint and went around. Is he okay? I think he's okay. That's just his own mistake there, I think. Jump back to the leaders. Black Farley's from deck paint and Dazza. Dazza stayed clear of Johnny B then when he span. Angie's up to 4th, Goldie 5th. Under pressure from Attu already in the background here. And then Redwood. And Johnny B already recovering back up into 8th, so he hasn't lost too much time there, Johnny. As they break down into the tricky 90-degree left-hander up over the hill to the off-camber. Technical section. A little bit of rear mirror at the front now. It's already settling in. Whoa, deck paint with a 4-wheel drift there. Hung on to it nicely. Lovely work from everybody coming through the flying right-hander. Oh, just a little bit side-by-side action here. Just thinking better of that. Giving Angie a bit of room. Just 8 tenths of a second between the two guys at the front at the moment as they go down the main straight for the first time. Just check that up, that gap out. Oh, it's a little bit further away now, 1.2 seconds back. Blank Farley's from deck paint. And Dazza, Angie, then Attu. Johnny B and Goldie battling for 6th. Johnny B up the inside. Down to braking area for turn 1. Blackford just stretching out that lead now, 1.5 seconds. Dazza comes up the hill in 3rd here. Not too bad for Dazza right now. It's a 7-point swing though in Blackford's favour, so that would cut the lead in the championship down to 4 points. He's ahead of Attu though. It's just starting to stack up here to battle for 4th. So Angie's lost out. Top 3 now a little bit separated and a little bit spaced out from each other. Blackford's the fastest man on the track last time, 2:19.1. So what came to pass in qualifying looks like it's going to come to pass in the race. Blackford will be having to come from some way in the back of the pack though, from the reverse grid draw, which will be from positions 6 to 8 today. For round number 12. Coming up next, 20 minutes. 20-minute race in 10 minutes time. 10 minutes 40 left on the clock for this one. Battle for 4th. Johnny B gets a little slide on here. He's going to lose the back end, I think. What dips middle of the grass. That he ducks on the inside, just gets through. Johnny B drops down to 4th spot. 7th spot, sorry. Loses that to Angie and Goldie. 2.5 seconds now. Blackford's lead at the front. Satis and Redwood fighting over what will be 2nd place in Pro-Am, I guess. And 8th place on the road. Always pretty evenly matched, these two. And Goldie's still very much tucked in Angie's slipstream. Ooh, and Dazza's just giving me the proximity warning, getting up to 2nd spot. He comes through in 4th. And then battle for 5th. Johnny B in 7th now. And these two scrapping over 8th spot. Motor off just a little bit off the back though, but not a million miles away. Still hanging on in 10th. Potentially three extra championship points here up for grabs for Dazzler if he can get past deck paint. Could be desperate to keep Atty behind him though as deck paint runs wide here. Doesn't gain much, doesn't lose much. Battle for 5th started to edge closer back together again. Andrew just gets caught out a little bit there by Goldie's breaking point. Trying to be able to look into the final corner as they head on to the start finish straight again on lap number 4, heading on to lap number 5. With 8 minutes to go. Dazzler's right up behind, he's at the end of that straight and he's right in behind deck paint now. Deck paint's still on a final warning for a race ban. Hopefully keep himself out of trouble this week. Running well in 2nd at the moment. Dazzler is going to want to try and make a move there if he can. Has a little look. There's a tricky spot for the. Ooh, little mistake there from Dazzler actually. That'll just woken him up a little bit. Saved it nicely. Just gives deck paint a little bit of breathing space. Just checking with these guys. Goalie in the 5th spot. Angie 6th, Johnny 7th. Sort of as they were now. Just over 5 minutes left, probably 3 laps to go. Yep, 3 laps to go. For Blankfart, 5.5 seconds in the lead, sort of driving out there by himself. Not a lot of problems for Blankfart at the moment. Going to head for maximum points. Daz is going to want to get past deck paint, but he's going to be a bit wary of him. Not going to want to get in any sort of incident. He's still running well in 4th, considering he didn't have any practice. And then Johnny has made his way up to 5th. It looks like Goldie's lost out a little bit here because he's now off the back of these two. We missed that. Apologies. But Johnny B up to 5th, Angie in 6th. Still running well, Angie. She chases after that top 5 potentially, and then Goldie now just a little bit by himself in 7th, and then these two are still at it, starting to Redwood, battle for 8th as they were, I think. Redwood maybe slightly further back. Still pushing on. Yeah, it does sound like the same tune skipping buzz, mate, but I can in fact, yeah, I don't know actually. I don't know for certain, but I'm pretty sure they think it's music. I don't understand the like changes of volume all the time. This isn't a regular occurrence. The videos all the time I get vexed. Right, Daz is going to have a chance here. Looks like the inside. Deck Pain doesn't defend too hard. I quite like it from Deck Pain actually. Respect that. That's just nice, mature driving. Kind of knows where Daz is at in championship, I think. Nice driving, mate. Have to fight another day. Might have a chance to come back in. But we shall see. And then this is going to be potentially. Where are we on now? It's not on my lap yet. Boys don't pay. As I look to the outside there, not going to be doing a lot around there. Oh, outside into the carousel. I quite like that. Nice work. Amazing overtake from Depe there up into second spot. Taking advantage a bit of Daz's, natural wariness. Daz has got a big position in the championship to look after it. He's leading the way. He doesn't want to get in an incident. Depe gave him some room into turn one. Let him go by. Lovely little move to get back past him. A little lock up there. Should be alright. Is alright. At you there, just starting to shark in the background as well in P4. Oh man. Ooh, Deck Pink 2 wheels on the grass. The white flags in the air, by the way. Oh, Deck Pain. Actually held on pretty well there. That's a little bit wide. So Deck Pain back into second. Atty now getting in on the act here. He'll arrive by the. Oh, actually, we'll probably just get there by the end of the lap, I imagine, if these two keep holding each other up. But this is going to bring Blankfire right into the mix of the championship. Oh man, Deck Pain's sketchy, man. Ah, don't do that. Yeah, good stuff from Dazza there. Deck Pain fast, but a little bit sketchy. But with passes like that, we're cutting some slack. Luckily, didn't take him out. That was a little bit leery though. He's definitely caused a couple of incidents this season, Deck Pain. He's already served a qualified ban. He's quick. Just a little bit leery. This is intense though. Blankfire's 10 seconds up the road. Kind of goes a little bit wild there on the fast follow through. Might find himself under a little bit of pressure from Atty now instead. Dazza runs a little bit wide. Oh no, Dazza. Costly error. Oh dear. Don't think they knew each other were there. That's unfortunate. Right at the end. He's going to recover to fourth. Atu and Dazza in the end it was. Felt like there was something building up there. As Atu chases for the line here. Goes to the cross. I don't think he's going to quite get it. Don't think he's going to hang on for second spot. Wow. Woo! And Dazza's going to come home fourth. That's going to stack him, isn't it, in the championship, basically? Oh my. It's like my little tagline for this championship. Oh my days. Johnny B comes in fifth as well. Angie comes in sixth. Goldie's going to get second spot. And the winner Pram. Well done to Goldie. And then what's ended up happening with, I think these two just slowly spread apart a little bit. Satis is now coming in. Satis is actually got closer to Goldie as well. So Satis in eighth. Goldie comes in seventh. Satis gets eighth. Red Bull will get 2 points in ninth. And then Motormouth's going to bring it home somewhere. Oh, he's already a lap down. So there we go, Blankford gets the win, and then dramatic final lap between Paint Atu and Dazza, which I'm sure the stewards will look at, but just looks a bit unfortunate between Atu and Dazza to me on first viewing, coming together after Dazza run a little bit wider. I just don't think that Dazza knew Atu was there. I'm sure we'll have a look at it, and then Johnny B comes in fifth, Angie sixth, Goldie seventh, Satis eighth, Redwood ninth, and Motormouth gets 10th spot. Just quickly grab a screenshot of that. And then we will go to Siri for the reverse grid draw. And then 20 minutes round number 12 coming up in a minute. Wow, that's like a whole new level of shit tune now. I think it's like they're doing like aerobics. Fuck knows. Anyway. Hey Siri, pick a random number between 6 and 8.
It's 6.
6 again. Giving us short, snappy reverse grid draws the last couple of weeks, is old Cyril. Looks like Atu and Dazza had some lag. I didn't have lag on my screen. Everyone was fine on my screen. Right, 20-minute race, and then everything else off. Cool. So what does 6 do? So 6 puts Angie on pole. Fun times. Young lady from South Africa on pole position for round number 12. I mean, race winner Blankfire going from 6th spot. Right then, let's get this rolling. 2 minutes, and then we'll have a formation lap, which will take a little while around here as well. It's getting weirder and weirder upstairs, ladies and gentlemen. It's like it sounds like the festival's really far away. On purpose. That is some weird wompy shit they're into right now. Right, we should be just about ready to go in about 8 seconds on the formation lap here, which is going to see Angie have pole position. And while they just roll around here, I'll try and just vaguely come up with some sort of maths. Because I think so basically 10. So Daz is now, he's lost 10 points to blank file. So he's only 2 points ahead of blank file. And he's level on points without it. Oh my days. That's right, isn't it? That is right. So it's Anatu Daz a tie for the championship lead, and blank file's 2 points behind. And they're going from 3rd, 4th, and 6th. On the grid for this one. And then there's only the 2 races at Monza Classic next week to go, and then that's it. So it's crunch time. So realistically, out of the 3 of them, whoever comes home ahead in this one is going to be leading the championship going into the final week of the season. Next week. Cruising down the back straight and come around to complete a formation lap and set off on our way. Don't want to try and predict this one at all. Don't want to curse anybody. Just going to sit back and enjoy it. 3 main players in the championship. Johnny B's kind of out of the equation now, I think, a little bit. 5th in that last race wasn't good enough for Johnny B already. It's a 3-horse race for the title. But there's 2 points in it. As we go racing it, green flag in the air. Sanji brings him up over the hill. Paint already looking racy. Takes back inside. McFarlane's cruising in 6th. Going through nicely, it looks like. Oh, Johnny B a little bit wide already. Johnny B gonna catch that, is he? He's gonna go. He's gonna just keep it on the wall though. No, he's not. He's gonna just back it into the wall. A bit of rear end damage there for Johnny B. That one. I think he'll be glad to see the back of this car next week. Meanwhile, Andy Elo leads that down the straight. Atto up to 2nd, Deck up to 3rd, Blackfire up to 4th. Yeah, so that's just kind of just Johnny B just falling off the road there. Elevated these guys already quite quickly. Oh, it's Dazza as well, so that's what I knew something else happened. Dazza's fallen back a bit. We missed what happened to Dazza. It's not good for Dazza's championship. Right, Charles in 4th and Atto's in 2nd. So at the moment, Atto's going to be leading the championship. As he just comes up around the outside of Angie here for looking for the lead into the carousel. With deck paint tucked in behind them. Oh, lovely stuff. Deck paint having to just dab the brakes there. The slipstream's pretty strong on these cars, as you can see, and that gives Angie the advantage to fight back on the inside. And then deck paint fancies having a go as well. Free for the lead here. That's another awesome pass there. This is much more like it from deck paint this week so far. Angie's gone deep. Angie's gone missing. Hopefully she's still good. She hops back onto the road there. Don't worry about damage. But deck paint leads the way now from Atto. 1-2. Then Black Fowl, goalie. Dazza up to 5th. So Angie drops it back to 6th. Awesome racing here from Curb Clippers. As Atto looks for the lead. Gets in the toe. Gets the nose up the inside. Into turn 1. Just about holds on. That brings Blackfire right into the mix here as well. Just getting a little bit of a lead here. 1 second there with Blackfire as they come under the bridge. Goldie looking good in 4th. Dazza just dropping off a bit back in 5th. This is not going to plan for Dazza at the moment. Unlucky in the first race. Oh dear. Saved it. He's already 8 points. He's already about 7 seconds off the back of the Blancanatu. Well, it's actually the Deck and Blank battle now for P2. So he's going to have to hope that there's a... He'll still definitely be in it, Daz. You know, if he can come home 4th or 5th, and it's not going to be the end of the championship for him, but it's going to make it hard to go into the final round. Deck Pay gets loose. He's been out there a few times. He hasn't gained any time out there, but it's definitely a bit Larry through there. And he's dropped back down to fighting for 7th here with Satis. Leaders come round to complete lap number 3. 2:13.6 for Attu, 2:13.5 for Blankfire, 2:15.3 for Deck, so losing out a little bit of their Deck, and 2:17.7 for Goldie. So two fastest guys on the track are 1 and 2 at the moment. That's a fighting with Johnny for 5th. He hasn't quite had the speed in his M1 that he's had for the rest of the season at Road America, Dazza. These two, the two heavyweights. Two 16 and 14, no, 16 and 14 KC Cups each between them, or respectively I should say, 30 between them. Couldn't help but want Dazzle to win this one a little bit. Get his first big full-time cup. Whoa, Deck Pate's gonna die there, I think, isn't he? He's gonna slap the wall. Just lose himself about a second, but live to fight. Black fight all over the back of Attu. Dazzle's up to 4th as well, by the way. So he's got past Goldie. That's 10 points. If Goldie goes for a little trip in the weeds here. In the slipstream, Blankfire looking for the lead. He covers the inside. Looking for the switchback, Blankfire. Doesn't quite get it. Daz is now 9.5 seconds behind this battle. So really, if he's getting pretty close to Deck actually again here. Deck's been a little bit off the pace again last lap. He's a bit wobbly as well. So Daz might have a sniff of 3rd. It's 13 points. That's only going to leave him 7 points behind Attu if Attu won the race, or 5 points behind Blank if Blank won the race. It's not all over. Not by a long shot. 9 minutes to go even in this race. Just 0.4 of a second separate these two. Blankfire dips a wheel in the grass. Yeah, I'd say Deck's style certainly would lead itself to a hot rear tyre. It's a possibility. Got through a battle for 3rd now, pretty much. Been out there one too many times for my liking, Deck. Oh, there's Johnny B drifts out there as well. I mean, it's easily done. So we've seen him out there about 5-6 times. That's as good as just sort of hope Deck just throws it off the road and gets out of his way, and then he's also going to hope that Blankfire gets past Attu here. That would also be good for Daz's championship. Satters remember the fighting, by the way, or at least fairly close together. Together, Deck Pate is behind Dazza. Dazza around the outside there, I think, in turn 1. Dazza up to 3rd. Got his head down well there. kind of flashing of lights that makes me feel there's some sort of a grievance on data points point of view if I was been past there. But right for 3 tenths behind that is still. That sort of has to leave Detapay room there. He knows the way Detapay drives. It was a bit there. Doesn't want to get taken out. Black File really as well. I see that tier 2 points behind. Yeah, I mean, again, he doesn't want to risk a cataclysmic incident to try and get past out of here, but he does want to try and win if he can. It's a 6-point swing between these two. No, sorry, it's an 8-point swing, isn't it? Yeah, 4 points difference, 20 points to 16, yeah, so 8 points difference effectively between the two of them. How these two are getting on. Slipstream again. Nice, great run there from Dazza. Detapay jumps straight back into it. Intense stuff here, 5 minutes to go. Well, probably end up being 3 lap, or yeah, they're on the. Yeah, probably end up on 10 laps total, so 2.5 laps to go for the leaders. It's really close at the front, by the way. Really close at the front. These guys are just coming down to break into that section now. Turn number 5. Ooh, the little tank slammer from Daz. They bang doors. Oh dear. Dump and Johnny Beer was just in time to make it even more ridiculous. What's going on? Was that us losing Dazza? Oh man, that's a shame. I didn't really see anything terrible there, I just saw hard racing, but I reckon we missed the kind of build up. Oh man, oh, it's between these two then. Blank final out. It comes down to this basically. 2 points between them. a white flag this time for these two. Looks like he's going to hang on as well. So it looks like he's probably going to have a 6-point lead over Black File going into the final rounds of Monza Classic next week. As they drive past the endangered pit lane on Project Cars for the final time tonight. White flag in the FRY. Blankfile just behind, 1.1 seconds. He's lost a second on that last lap, though, Blankfile. Just a slight error somewhere. What's going on back here? Johnny's found himself up in third. Goalie's now in fourth. Andrew's in fifth. Tech Crates ended up stacking it in the end. Like, I can see why Daz was annoyed. He was driving narrowly, but he hadn't, that I'd seen anyway, he hadn't actually hit him, but I mean maybe he had, I don't know. I feel like we missed something there. He's definitely kind of, I told him to take it steady as well, so he wasn't taking it steady. Be interested to see what people make of that. It's a tough one. I can fully see what Daz is annoyed about. But at the same time, you know, he's been involved in some incidents this season, but I don't think tonight I didn't see him do anything terrible. He was definitely driving flat out, balls to the wall, don't get me wrong, but I didn't necessarily have a problem with that. Anyway, I guess we'll discuss it. In the meantime, it's a shame for Dazza because he was really on a good run in the championship. I feel for him, but yeah, like I say, I can understand as well. I can understand. Like, if I'm just trying to make it interesting here in the final lap. Don't think he's going to have a chance to really, yeah. It's going to be out coming in to take the win. Down round number 12 of the Curb Clippers M1 Pro Club. Crashes their lights, takes the win. Great drive for Ferrari. Blackfile in second place. Hangs on in the championship. That'll be 6 points gap. That'll be between those two. It'll come down to those two in the final rounds. And then Johnny B is going to frown out the podium in third spot. But the main story's got to be the retirement of Dazza. Goldie's coming in fourth. Good finish for Goldie there. Great points for Goldie. Angie's going to get fifth as well. That was a solid drive from Ange. And then he got a Satis. More good points for Satis. But I think Goldie might just be creeping ahead in Pro Am. Goldie might be on for a medal in Pro Am. He can keep it solid next week. And then Redwood's not a million miles away. And then we lost some runners again. Two retirements, one of them's Dazza. Oh, and Deck Paint's ended up retiring as well, yeah. After all that. And then Kev's just missed a start. So there we go, I gets the win and maximum points. Platform gets second spot, Johnny B in third. And then Goldie comes in fourth, Angie fifth, Saturday sixth, Redwood seventh, Moonmouth eighth. I guess Deck Paint ninth and Dazza 10th. And I'll be back next week for the finale of this, which is going to be at Monza Classic. Final time with the M1s. And then who knows what we're going to do after that with Project Cars. I genuinely don't know. We'll find out. And hopefully I'll see you all next week. Thanks for watching. And catch you next time. Cheers.